Are you guys wearing cloaks? You know, usually hooded, cloaked figures in the post-apocalypse are a really bad sign. Let's listen to them, rob them. Fine, we'll rob them. Alright, we are back here with another banger in Survive The Blackout. First video went up, and you guys saw this game is very punishing. But now we have learned a little bit. And what I've learned, I want to utilize it here and hopefully have a much better run because I think we perished fairly quickly, I would say. So, a lot of you guys want to see another run, so let's do another one here. As I've mentioned, if you guys want to see more beyond this point, you let me know. This time, I'm going to switch it up a little bit. Last time we went with Sarah, who is really good at sneaking. There was a certain event that we had where we snuck and she was successful at it. But there was also a lot more events where we could have used a door being cracked open. And we were using Boris, so we went through Boris' stamina really quickly trying to open up doors. So this time, I'm going to pick Alex, who is supposed to be able to lockpick doors. Okay, so this will be the first thing, which is where we find the doctor. We picked me as leader, so now bury the body. We should hurry up. Let's just take our stuff and move. Search the body, then bury the doctor. I'm going to, let's see, does this have an impact? I want to search the body. What's this? And last time we did not read this letter, correct? So how about we read it out loud this time? Reading it out loud brought Boris's morale down. Oh, I'm excited. I read this. You were shocked. How could the doctor doubt the light and still gather all of you for the road? Who was the old one? Surely events of the past weeks got him and broke his soul last night. Well, it doesn't give you an entire rundown on what's on the letter. It's giving you a little summary. So, the doctor doubted the light that we saw, and he talked about an old one? Last time we searched the house, and there was a dude in there that I should have robbed. You know what? This time I'm robbing people if I have to. After another turn on the road, a house emerged among the trees. What should we do? Alright, so Anne's action. Alex, come closer, avoided, people mean trouble. I mean, do we know there's people there? It's just a house. Alex, Anne, come closer. Let's try Alex. Morale went up a little bit. Alex led us straight to the house. You could see a cellar entrance nearby. The place looked derelict. But it could just be an illusion. It was so peaceful. As if the blackout didn't happen. Let's have a look here. Yeah. Ooh, this is a big one. The danger level's gonna go high pretty fast though because there's so many things to check out. That seems like a good crumble. We're not touching that right there. Okay, let's try what we can open. So, found some energy drinks. Great. Already a better start. Did you level up? Should I... What is that, more of the restroom? Let me go through here. You found nothing. Danger level up. I found a knife covered in blood. Yeah. Actually have a weapon, perhaps, for once. Found nothing. Okay, I think we should leave, guys. There's things to check out, but that's about to max out. We should leave. We got an energy drink, and we got a knife. Oh, God, what is this supposed to be? Are you guys wearing cloaks? You know, usually hooded, cloaked figures in the post-apocalypse are a really bad sign. You guys go crazy in the post-apocalypse scenario. A strange pair approached you, a bit timid at first, desperately tried to start a friendly chatter, as if they had something on mind. Or in mind, I imagine. There's a lot of really wacky vocabulary, but I imagine it's just a translation issue that they're still working on. Let's listen to them, rob them. We have to go on, ignore them. You know what? Don't go back on your word, right? You said you're gonna rob them? What? Man up, right? Nut up, Falcon. Fine, we'll rob them. Taken by surprise, they didn't resist. Their pockets were almost empty, as everything they had donated to the old fate. They ran as soon as they could, shouting about God's anger. Well, I didn't really see an actual negative for us doing that, right? Maybe? At least they weren't killers, so that's fine. Let's continue on the road. In the distance, a strange man staggered towards us. Was he drunk? Suddenly, he sat under a tree, breathing heavily, and closed his eyes. Check on the man, we can help him. He's weak, we can... I feel like the game is placating to this nature of mine now. So we could do these because we have idealists and survivalists. If we had Loner, somebody with Loner, we could watch what he'll do next. Well, Alex is a survivalist. Nut up, Falcon. The man fell asleep on our hands, as if it was forced on him. He didn't wake up as we went through his backpack. What we found was some high-carb sugary foods, an empty insulin pen. Oh, he's a diabetic? He will manage to take the food. Oh my goodness, God. Oh, am I really going to steal the food of a diabetic? Yes, I am. The man didn't wake up when we took his food. You found a short note. I'll find the insulin, and it will be waiting for you. Love, Olive. We're no better than robbers. Well, I mean, technically speaking, yes, we've attempted to rob 2 people. At this point, we are now robbers. So yes, we're no better than them because we are them. Unfortunately, we gotta keep going. Oh God. While we passed by a wreck of a truck, a woman jumped out with a gun in her hand. Give me your food now. She demanded. She looked desperate. Running away was not an option for now. She was too close. Let's take her gun? Go for it, Boris. No, she shot Boris. Boris jumped at the woman and managed to take her by surprise. He started to struggle. Boris tried to take her gun, but she didn't give up. In the end, she jumped out and fled. She didn't shoot. Maybe she wasn't hurt at all. We shouldn't chase a woman with a gun in her hands. Let's catch her. We tried to catch up with her, but she turned to us and gave us 2 shots towards. We dropped to the ground and she managed to flee. Fortunately, no one got hurt. Okay. Now you're thinking right now, Alex is right. Why would you chase his friends with a gun? You know what? For all we know, there was no bullets in that gun. It's a post-apocalyptic situation. You gotta think about it. Bullets are gonna be kind of rare at this point, and sometimes just having a gun is enough protection. Among the ruins, we came across a derelict hospital. Small rooms filled with broken beds and toppled chairs, smashed doors, windows shattered. It made a rather grim impression. Let's search the building. Oh, look at that! Yo, we got an instant boost. So you know what? I wasn't paying attention, but when we got that sugary treat thing, we might have just gotten the boost instantly, because it does seem that our health just went up by searching alone. But I think that also went up to a 1, so we got a boost here and that. Nice. Among the rabble, we found some basic meds. One of the walls had a crack in it, leading to not ransacked storage room. Unfortunately, it was too narrow for an adult to get inside. Let's give Anne a try, sure. Morale went up and food went up. Nice. Anne with ease passed through the crack and handed us the supplies. With a big smile on her face, she came back, happy that she found something useful. Smoke was slowly rising from a mansion before you, the last remnant of fire that must have flickered below. What shall we do now? Smoke was rising from a mansion. So do you think this is like a leftover or somebody, or is it something that's going on currently? And it's getting a little bit tired, so we should probably put that blanket on her and get some sleep here pretty soon. Let's go there. As you approached the source of smoke, you saw that the main fire died out some time ago. Main part of the mansion and the front garden was burnt down. Let's look around. Let's search it carefully. Victor, we don't have Victor. Let's search it carefully, sure. As you go around the ground floor with every step, you hear the house creaking, as if its foundation barely stood after the fire. It looks like it is not safe at all to wander here. The game is telling me it's not safe, but I'm gonna do it. As you moved to what's left in the kitchen, a sudden crack made you look back. The earth trembled as one of the walls fell down. Oh God. Run forward, come back, stay where you are. I mean, run forward to the walls falling behind you, obviously. You run through the garden bushes, hurting yourself for sure. It wasn't safe enough to wander around. Okay, we took some damage there, but it's fine. Let's go. After such a fire, it was obvious it will collapse. We shouldn't have come here. Let's go. Alright. Like, you know what confuses me about the game? Essentially, that's 4 options that are telling you all to let's go. Like, it just feels like there's no point. It feels like you're playing Fallout, you know? Fallout 4, where there's like all these options that will technically be the same thing. Alright, on the way we found an empty overpass. Suddenly we heard a cry coming from below. It could be a child crying. What should we do? Ignored. A kid here under overpass? Ridiculous. Well, I mean, Yeah, you'd think so, but what if it really was a kid? Wouldn't we feel really scummy then? Let's wait for a moment and see what happens. Let's check. There might be a kid over. Let's wait for a moment. Let's play it by ear. The cry suddenly stopped. The overpass was silent now. Deadly silent. There was only us and the wind. What should we do now? Let's search. Whatever it was, it's probably still there. I think it's probably too suspicious, right? Yeah. No, thank you. We went on. Still, we wondered what was the sound of crying. Was it a child or maybe some small animal? We almost turned back to check that, but then we just continued our journey. Alright, let's set up a camp. 2 people are fairly tired. I should be able to equip you from here as well, right? Yeah. Alright, Anne. I'm gonna give you this blanket here. Short break, short nap, long sleep. Last time we did long sleep, our hunger went down really badly. Our stamina barely went up. So let's do a... let's just do a short nap. Okay. That was actually fairly good. Let's do something else. Let me go ahead and use an energy drink if we can. On Alex, I'm going to say. There you go. Okay. Let's hit the road. Oh, God. The road went on through a small town. From the side alley, some thugs approached us unarmed, but they outnumbered us. They surrendered? What? They surrendered us, and then... That doesn't make sense! We attacked the stronger group, but then the rest of them went behind our backs. We had no chance. Kicked, beaten. We wondered if we'll make it alive. Finally, they left us alone. We have to be strong. Let's leave what we can. that freaking vocabulary just completely ruined that, because like I'm like reading it and like suddenly my brain like I felt like it flipped over and I was like, what the hell am I reading? What do you mean they surrendered us? I thought they were giving up on us for a moment. I was like, what? You're holding us up. Why are you surrendering to me? Alright. Get a grip, Falcon. Okay. We came across an obstacle. Our way is separated by a fast-flowing river, and a nearby bridge collapsed some time ago. What should we do? I'm sorry. It's starting to get on my nerves a little bit. Let's swim to the other side. I have no idea. And go around and find some crossing. Or you have an idea. What's your idea, dude? Alex's idea was crazy. He repaired some abandoned boats so it was good enough to get us to the other side. Unfortunately, the current was strong enough to make the task difficult. When we arrived at the place pointed in the doctor's notes, there was no camp. We found a house, by the look of it, still inhabited. Oh, we actually got to like a... I mean, I don't have a map for me to visibly check that I'm aware of, but we apparently might have found a landmark, because it was in the doctor's notes. Well, let's enter the house. We didn't bother knocking, just opened the door. After several steps in, some people run towards us in the corridor. Surprised by our presence, what should we do? Try to talk to them, retreat, defend ourselves? I mean, if it's marked in the notes, maybe they're not bad people. Let's try to talk. Before we managed to open our mouths, they grabbed us and led us to the basement. After a short questioning, they let us go with hesitation. At least they shared information we looked for. Could have asked them for food. That would have been nice. The road caught you pretty late in the night. Before the blackout, your road would be much easier with lamps illuminating the way. What should we do? Let's find a place for a brief stop, hit the road, scout the area first. Let's go a bit further. I mean, I'm tired, so I need a rest, but, I mean, we rest and Boris and Alex are starving to death pretty soon. Let's go a bit further, I guess. The glow of the light and stars illuminate your way. Each whisper put you on your toes. It felt as if you were the only living souls in the... Well, that's good. Oh, look at that. Our morale and our energy just went up really high. You stopped and thought about the light. What awaits you there? In this moment of peace, your thoughts were full of hope and calm. So my morale and my stamina just... What happened? Walking through the abandoned petrol station, we heard a gunshot, then a bullet ricocheted off the wall over our heads. What should we do? We have to hide quick behind a wreck, drop to the ground. Let's run faster to run behind something. Morale's going down. We hid behind the car wreck, one more gunshot bounced off the car. Whoever it is, he's shooting at us. We have to run. Let's wait for the next shot, maybe. We waited, but nothing happened. There was only silence. Maybe the attacker ran out of bullets. Maybe he or she gave up. Let's check that. The station was empty, its doors were open, also there was nothing of value inside. Near the windows, we found 2 empty bullet shells. We're fortunate that this person is not here anymore. It's time for us to go. Okay. Oh, Boris, I know. I'm still hungry. I would kill for some bread. During the road, one of us remembered that clothes One of us remembered that close from here, there was a shop run by a friend. With some luck, we'd find the place, or what's left of it. We should split up to cover more ground? Sure. We split up, but we didn't find anything even worse. Boris got hurt. Well, luckily we have meds. We got everything but food. Should I even have healed him? He's gonna, leave pretty soon because he's hungry. A dog barked at you and stood in front of a derelict house. We gotta search it. We gotta search everything here. You found some food! Thank you! Found nothing. Found nothing. Found nothing. Let's go. Let me, let's drop a camp. Ooh. Yeah, I know, Boris. Unfortunately, is it gonna be even enough, though? I mean, that's not too bad. But now Alex is the next one in line. We can't sit around and rest right now. Not the way we can't sit around and talk. We gotta keep going until we could find some food or something. While we were walking, we noticed an old fast food restaurant next to the road. Maybe we will find something here, maybe coffee or snacks. Immediately we became hungry. Oh, there should be some toys in here. Let's check. I don't care about toys right now, good little girl. Let's check it. Oh no, we entered the building, which surprisingly didn't smell of rotten food. We headed for a kitchen when we heard. And where do you think you're going? There was a man with a pistol. Throw something in him, run. Stop, he screamed and fired a warning shot above your heads. Next one will end up your heads. Okay. I will protect you? Sure. Boris attacked the guy, threw him over the counter, and got himself shot. The crazy one ran away. We were too nervous to find anywhere. Use the meds, sure. Oh, we're going through. Whoa, who the hell is this guy? For the past couple of hours, we noticed that someone was following us. He's getting closer. We are not sure of his intention. Maybe he is stalking us. We need to do something. Let's wait for his reaction. We stopped and waited for our stalker to see what he wants from us. After he reached us, we managed to talk to him. He said he is just a traveler, like us, on his way to his friend's house. Yes. Oh, we got some food from him! He was fighting for a short time, but there were enough of us to subdue him and rob him of some of his resources. We didn't take everything from him, just enough to survive for some time. He should be more careful in the future, yeah. He should be more careful in the future from scumbags like us. Oh, we have, extended our trip here a bit longer, boys. I know, Alex, I know. Here you go, buddy. Look at that. Being a scumbag helped us after all. I'm gonna wrap it up here for this one, guys, for the time. I hope you enjoyed it. This is, Survive the Blackout. If you want to see some more, let me know. We'll come back and continue this run here. See how far it takes us. I don't even know how far we are from our destination. There's just not much to, let me go on. But, we've obviously done way better in the first run, so I'm glad we took a second one here to see more things. If you want to see some more, let me know in the comments. I will catch you next time.